Hey, it's Bradley here, and we just got news from the LA Chargers that Austin Ekeler has not practiced for the third day in a row. And this is a major red flag for Austin Ekeler to be available for Sunday's game. You need to be picking up Josh Kelley. Kelley, 15 rushes, 90 yards last Sunday in mop-up duty. I mean, he looked really effective. He went 15 for 90. That's 6 yards a carry. Plus, you get some touchdown equity. Now, Tennessee is usually pretty tough against the run, but we need to be plugging in Josh Kelley as your classic running back too. I mean, it's possible that Kelley gets into running back one status. We've seen Kelley handle a large volume before, but not very efficiently. And so, you should have mid-running back two expectations for Kelley. I do not expect Austin Ekeler to be active for this game, so that's how you should approach. You should take Austin Ekeler out of your lineups. Josh Kelley should be picked up off of waivers. You should start him as a running back two. And this is why running back two is like the most useless position to draft in your fantasy drafts. Like, in hindsight, you're going to be picking up guys like Josh Kelley and Roschon Johnson and everyone else off your waiver wire throughout the season. That's why you want to usually take one stud at running back and then just punt running back two and just see who's going to become available for you off the waiver wire or as a depth piece. Austin Ekeler, a big-time weapon. But I also think that this is a major bump for Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. The reason why it's Keenan Allen and Mike Williams is because Mike Williams played 40% out of the slot this past week, and I expect that is going to sustain, that we're going to see a 35 to 45% snap share for Mike Williams out of the slot. And if that's the case, plus the Keenan Allen slot snaps, then we're going to get a lot of targeting for those players. I expect that Josh Kelley's going to be the guy. Maybe it's going to be some Isaiah Spiller. Maybe it's going to be some Elijah Dotson. I don't know who's going to really step up behind Josh Kelley. But I think it's big news for Mike Williams. You're going to plug in Mike Williams as a mid to low end wide receiver two. You're going to plug in Keenan Allen as a high to high end wide receiver two for this week. Maybe you can get Keenan Allen into your low end wide receiver one range, but especially in PPR leagues. But this is a buoy for the wide receivers. I think Josh Kelley sticks to primarily first and second downs. I don't think the Chargers are going to lean on him in the passing game. So with Austin Ekeler now being listed as doubtful for the Titans, it's clear that Josh Kelley is going to be the guy, because he was the guy last week. Double digit, if not 20 touches in store for Josh Kelley, which is why you're going to start him against Tennessee. Even if it's a tough matchup, he falls in the end zone, gets 60, 70, 80 yards plus. Like, we're playing it pretty conservative. If he gets 15, 16 carries to get 70 yards, plus the touchdown upside, the Chargers offense is usually pretty good. So we're going to want that. We want to be playing Josh Kelley in spot starts like this. That's the whole point of picking him up, is to start him in instances where Austin Ekeler is out, and it's clear that Josh Kelley's number two. So pick him up off the waiver wire. Do not be playing Austin Ekeler. This is also a bump for the wide receivers, Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. Quentin Johnson I don't think it'll move the needle much. Same thing with Josh Palmer. I don't think that's going to be a needle-moving absence. So that's how you should approach these players for the LA Chargers, with the anticipation of Austin Ekeler not being available for week number 2.